sure by the title of this video and by anybody that follows me on Instagram, you know that I bought another car. So I finally bought one that I've wanted for a really, really long time. I wasn't really sure on how I was gonna do this, but I figured I'd kind of go over the whole car in like a vlog kind of style, and then talk maybe a little bit about No Club and what's going on with that, because there's a lot of stuff that's happened recently in that. I bought a 2018 Audi R8 RWS. That's the rear-wheel drive version. It's not the all-wheel. All-wheels have been really popular, but I really wanted a rear-wheel drive only because they are very limited. For the 2018 RWS, it's one of 999, which you can see with the badge right there. So it's pretty cool. I've been looking for quite a while and was finally able to find the right one that I wanted. Again, it's a 2018. It's only got about 10,000 K on it. I actually had it shipped from BC. It is in probably my favorite color for this car, the Ibis White. I know like a lot of people talk about Suzuka, I think that's how you say it, Suzuka Gray, which is kind of like that like pale gray, but Ibis White I think is the nicest. You know, I had to put the plate on, obviously. Being an RWS, it does not have the carbon sides. They're actually paint matched. That's an addition for these cars. I'm not really sure how I like it. Like I do like the look because it's different, but I don't know. I'll probably buy carbon sides for it. Obviously, I had to tint the windshield, so it's 20%, because, you know, all my cars always have to have a tinted windshield. It's kind of a thing for me. I like the comfort with it, and I think it looks pretty good. And then for anybody that says, oh, 20%, that's too dark, it's actually not bad. I mean, the banner kind of takes up a lot of space, but you can see pretty well. But yeah, big V10, rear wheel. I got it tinted by 519 Tint. So he's one of the buddies out of Dynamic Auto Styling. Shout out to Gurdeep at Dynamic. He's the one that set me up with that. And then they tinted the side windows 5% as well. And then I just had Gurdeep quickly wrap the side markers just temporarily to try and blend them in, because your boy hates side markers. I think it looks pretty good. It's a cool car. Really not a fan of black wheels or red calipers. It's kind of not really interested in either one of those for me personally. On other cars it looks kind of cool, but for my own car, it's not really my thing. So these will probably be the first thing to go, to change. And then obviously these are gonna have to go to Ronin. Ronin, you gotta come powder these. You need something a lot better and a lot spicier than red. I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna do something like polished wheels again, like the Challenger, maybe silver. I don't really know, but definitely not black, because just, I don't know, it looks like a Panda right now. I can't stop thinking of that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Honestly, it feels kind of surreal. I haven't really been able to drive it too much. I've put like literally less than 800K on it, and I got it shipped here April, end of April. So it's literally gone out a couple times. Miriam and I have really enjoyed it so far. I haven't really like fully experienced it yet. It does have a active wing, so at certain speeds the wing will go up. There is a button inside, I'll show you in a second, that you can actually just raise the wing up. And then it's obviously the big V10, pretty spicy. I will say this though, it's pretty quiet. Like for being a V10 compared to what I thought I had anticipated it was gonna be, it's pretty quiet. It needs an exhaust for sure. I mean, it has active valves and it does sound kind of cool, but I don't know, I think it definitely needs it. I also went with black interior. Like I really wanted to find black interior, because most of these R8s that are Ibis White or Suzuka Gray, for some reason, are just like red interior. And I think the red interior on these cars is, one, if you know me, you know I do not like red interior, but two, I think it's too much red, and it's a very bright red. So for me, I needed to make sure that I had the nice seats. These aren't the Recaros. But the thing I really like about these seats is that they're multifunctional. They hug you really, really well, and I like them. Pretty solid, but they've also got the leg extension, and then they've got all the different controls for them. So I do really like these seats, but I'm a huge fan of this thing being black interior. I could not have gotten it without it. If you just climb in here, it's got pretty cool dash. Obviously drive select. It's telling me the key's not detected, but I mean, it's in my pocket. But yeah, drive select. It's got obviously your start stop on here. It's kind of a weird feeling that everything is only on this screen. This screen controls literally everything, which is kind of strange because you would think you'd have something over here. But here, all you've got are literally just your climate control, heated seats, not like we're ever gonna really need those. Just a couple other controls here as well. Little spot for the key. I do really like because it kind of just keeps it contained there. And then, yeah, just a very small back window, but I mean, it's not like you're really looking behind you in this car. You're kind of looking forward. So it's pretty cool. This gen, for Gen 2s, they, if you don't know Audi, they do not come manual. I really wanted, obviously, a gated first gen. That's like anywhere from like 2012 to 2015. Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Or actually, no, 2008 or 2009, whatever. I wanted like 12 to 15 because I really liked that body style, and I really liked the fact that you could buy it gated. That gated was pretty cool. It's what I really wanted, but the price for those things was just getting, I think, a little ridiculous for what it was. It just didn't do it for me. I couldn't find one that I really enjoyed, and I kind of just stepped up a little bit more and got into the Gen 2, and I'm not looking back. I like the Gen 2 so much more now. I really like seeing this badge because normally on these cars, if it's all-wheel drive and stuff, I'm pretty sure it says Quattro there, so like, I mean, it's kind of cool. It says 1 of 999, and then it's got the little button here. This is your little active wing, so it'll go up and down automatically on its own at certain speeds, but you can see now, little wing. Pretty cool. I like it. It's kind of functional. The other thing I really like about this car, obviously, what call it a supercar, I guess. What supercar wouldn't be a supercar without having a frunk? It's surprisingly pretty deep. Like, Miriam and I just went grocery shopping today, and I was like, fuck it, let's just take the R8. And we took the R8 to the grocery store. We had like 6 bags, and I actually fit them all in here. It was pretty tight, but we got all of our groceries in here. So I can confirm, Jonah and all them, it is a grocery getter for sure. It came, I just got some rags, but it also came with a spare kit for like, there's some tools, a patch kit, compressor, stuff like that. You can trickle charge the battery. That's kind of it for the frunk. I don't really know. I think it needs some sort of tank in there. Wink, wink. But yeah, that's the car. You put this stupid wing down. But yeah, wings down. So that's the car. Let me know what you think. I think it's pretty cool. There's a lot coming to this car for sure. It's not just going to be tint and stock. It's way too high for me. It also does not have a lip. Doesn't have a lot of things. It's not loud. I mean, it's loud, but it's not my kind of loud. Yeah, it's getting some stuff done. Some stuff's on its way. Should be pretty good. And then just in terms of everything else with the car, I'll probably start posting more of these videos. I mean, let me know what you think, but some of my buddies got some cool builds coming this year. It'd be kind of cool to show. There's a lot of cool, things. So I'll probably try and film some of this stuff the best I can and see if we can make some sort of like fun vlog for you guys. Yeah, I guess that's really it about the car. This is like the only spot that I could see that actually would hold my phone, so I could just briefly talk about this. But No Club, it's kind of calmed down a little bit, but it's coming back pretty big. There was a lot of things that recently just happened within No Club, but I can say and can confirm that it is 100% mine now. It was a long process, but if you've been following No Club for a while, you've been following me, you know that that thing's my baby. Started it with a good buddy of mine at the time, and we just did it for fun, and it kind of took off. It did really well with a lot of people, and we enjoyed it. And you know, there's lots of differences on ways we wanted to progress with No Club. I'm happy to say that it is 100% mine now, so everything that I have wanted to do with No Club is about to come to life, which is pretty cool. There's a lot of cool things that are going to start happening. I know everyone's desperate for a meet. I'm going to try and do pop-up meets as much as I can. I don't know when I'm going to do an actual event again. Hopefully this year I might do one. More than likely it's going to be mainly pop-up meets, going to other shows, trying to advertise that way. And then there's a lot of new content. There's going to be probably a consistent amount of vlogs coming of day-to-day stuff with No Club, with myself and my friends and their cars and stuff like that. And then when we go to these events and we see you guys, we'll be filming that as well. So lots of cool stuff to follow on social media. But also there's a ton of merch that I've designed over the years that never came out, and I'm pretty excited to be able to release it. There's a lot of really cool stuff. I think a lot of stuff that pretty much everyone would wear. Been my kind of passion towards it. So yeah, that's gonna come. You'll start seeing that roll out. There's some stuff already in production. There's some stuff throughout the year as well. I also want to hear what you guys want out of No Club. I know everyone wants events and stuff, but what else do you want to see? Like, do you want to see more video? Do you want to see more photos? Do you want to host more pop-up meets, beach cruises, stuff like that? Lots of cool things from you guys, because I want this to be like one big community, like it always has been. It's growing pretty quickly. It's still going fast. So let's keep that momentum and let's get that built up. But from this point on, man, it's me and you guys. So we got this. And that's pretty much it for the first episode of these vlogs. Yeah, I'll probably start getting more comfortable around the camera as more progresses, but for right now, this is kind of it. So keep it real.